So let's begin our practice today just by taking a few moments just to get settled into these surroundings. Start to become aware of your senses. Start to become aware of your breathing. And then take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Building up that picture in your mind of how your body's feeling today. And then from your body, bring your awareness to the activities in your mind. If you've brought any feelings or thoughts from the day you've had in with you, if you possibly can now, let those thoughts go. Whatever new thoughts arise, acknowledge them, don't try and change them. But if you can, let them go. So we have thoughts coming into the mind and drifting away. And then bring your focus back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for today's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for being here today. So start to bring some movement into the body now. And wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. Circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And then clench your hands into a fist. Pull your toes back towards your shins. And relax your hands, relax your feet. Slowly turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck and allow your head to rest on the mat. Keeping your right leg flat to the ground, bring your left leg up, bend the knee. Take hold of your knee and hug it towards your chest. And then extend your foot up towards the sky. Point your toes, straighten your leg as much as you can. And then pull your toes back, push your heel up. Gently pull back. Then point your toes again. And see if you can just gently pull back a little bit more. And ease the tension off. Take your hands away from the back of your knee. And just place your arms alongside your body. And slowly lower your left leg down to the ground. Just let the heel touch. And then raise it back up again. Allow your knee to bend and extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knee over towards the right. Inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the left. And inhale back to the center. And as you exhale, lower your leg flat to the ground. Bring your right leg up, bend the knee. Take hold of the knee and hug it up towards your chest. And then start to straighten your leg, pointing your toes up. Pull your toes back, push your heel up, keeping the leg as straight as you can and gently pull back. And then point your toes again. And if you can, just pull back a little bit more. And then ease the tension off, keeping your leg straight. Take your hands away from the back of the leg, put them alongside your body. And slowly lower the right leg down. Let the heel touch. And then raise back up again. Allow your knee to bend. Extend your arms out to the sides. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knee over towards the left side. Inhale back to the center. And exhale out to the right side. And inhale back to the center. Exhale, lower your feet down to the ground. Bring your arms into your sides. Turn onto your side. And push up onto your hands and knees. And bring your toes together. Take your knees out towards the edges of the mat. And sit back onto your heels. And stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward, keeping your toes together, keeping your knees out wide if you can. Just gently let your hips come down. And then sit back to your heels again. Bring your chest forward. Bring your knees and your ankles to hip width apart. And curl your toes under. Straighten your legs and push your hips up to downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. And staying on your toes. Let your hips sink down. Lift your chest up. And raise your hips again. Take the weight over onto your right foot and raise your left leg up. Lower the leg down, bend the knee. Bring your knee and your chest forward, placing your knee down in the centre of the mat. Raise your right leg up. Point the toes and push your toes away from you. Allow your knee to bend. Pull your toes back and push your heel up towards the sky into tiger. And then lower your knee back down. Curl your toes under. Straighten your legs and push your hips up. Go back in downward facing dog. Take your weight to your left foot now. Raise the right leg up. And then lower down, bend the knee. Bring your chest forward and place the knee down in the centre of the mat. Raise your left leg up, point the toes, and push your toes away from you. And pull your toes back, bend your knee, push your heel up. And lower your knee back down. Make sure your knees are about hip width apart and your knees underneath your hips. I'm going to take your right hand out to the side and raise it up. And then lower down. Bring the back of the hand to the mat and thread through, bringing your right shoulder down. Push your left hand down into the mat to bring your body up. Right hand to the ground. Take your left hand out to the side and raise it up. And then lower back down. Bring the back of the hand to the mat and thread through. And push down with your right hand to bring your body up. Take your left hand back down to the ground, curl your toes under, straighten your legs and push up to downward facing dog. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So we're in forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Take a side bend over to the left. back to the centre and over to the right. And back to the centre again. Let go of your fingers. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your arms down to the sides. Bring your hands down behind your back. Interlace your fingers. And push your hands away from the bottom of your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. And lift your chest up. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let your body hang loose and push your hands up towards the sky. Inhale, raise your body up. Let go of your hands. Reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your right foot, onto the ball of the foot. Push down with your left to bring your body up. And raise your arms up. Come into high lunge. Let your right heel come down to the ground, turn your toes out, and as you do, turn your body round, lowering your arms down to shoulder height, looking out over your left hand, warrior two. Let your right hand come down onto your thigh, turn your left hand palm up, and reach up, and then stretch back to reverse warrior. And bring your left arm forward. As your left arm starts to come down towards the ground, let your right hand come up and take your right hand all the way down to the ground, lifting your left arm up, come on to the ball of the foot. And take your left hand and circle it back. Bring it forward, stretch out in front, and then raise back up again. Now the opposite way, take it forward, stretch out in front, circle back, and reach up. And then lower your left hand down. Turn your right foot back onto the heel. Push down with your left foot, bring your body up, and turn your left foot to point forward. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fall forward. Keeping supporting yourself with your hands on the floor. Allow your right knee to bend. Take your weight over to the right side. And back to the centre. And over to the left side. Back to the center again. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, lower down to shoulder height, palms facing forward. Bend your arms at the elbows. Turn your toes out slightly. And sink your hips down to goddess. And straighten your legs. Reach up. Bring your toes to point forward. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward once more. And walk your hands round to the left. And as you do, turn your left foot out, bend your knee. Come on to the ball of the right foot. And then step up. Back to the front of your mat in forward fold. You take a step back on your left foot, onto the ball of the foot. Push down with your right foot to bring your body up. And raise your arms up. So we're in high lunge. Let your left heel come down, turn your toes out. And as you do, turn your body, lowering your arms down to shoulder height. So you're looking out over your right hand in Warrior Two. Let your left hand come down onto your thigh, turn your right hand palm up. And reach up, straight back to reverse warrior. And bring your right arm forward. As your right hand starts to come down, bring your left up. And take it all the way over, coming onto the ball of your left foot. Raising your right hand up. Lower your right hand down behind you. Circle it round. Reach out in front. And then raise back up. Then lower forward, stretch out in front. Bring your arm down, circle back up. And then lower your right hand down. Turn your left foot onto the heel. Push down with your right, bring your body up. And toes to point forward. We'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Allow your left knee to bend. Take the weight over to the left side. And back to the center. And over to the right side. And back to the center again. Can inhale, raise your arms up. As you exhale, lower down to shoulder height, palms facing forward. Bend at the elbows and turn your toes out slightly. Let your hips sink down, bend your knees. We're in Goddess again. And then straighten your legs, reach up, toes to point forward. You can inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands round to the right, turning your right foot out, coming onto the ball of the left foot. And step up. So we're back in forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. Gently stretch back. Then reach up to the sky. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot and then on your right. Push up to downward facing dog. Take your weight to your right foot, let your left knee bend slightly, and then step up with your left foot to the front of the mat. And let your right knee come down, foot onto the instep. Raise your arms up. And if you can, stretch back. Lower your arms forward. Shift your weight back towards your right leg, straightening the left. Coming up onto the heel in half monkey. Bring your weight forward again. Put the right foot onto the ball of the foot and lift the knee. And then step back with your left foot. Push up to downward facing dog. And take your weight over to your left foot. Take the weight off your right foot and step up to the front of the mat. Let your left knee come down onto the instep. Raise your body up. Lift your arms. And if you can, stretch back. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Shift your weight back. Straighten your right leg coming up onto the heel. And then bring your weight forward again. Take your left foot back onto the ball of the foot and lift your knee. And step back with your right foot. So we're in downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. Lower your chest down to the ground. Feet onto the insteps. And push up to cobra. And then shift your weight back onto your heels and reach out in front. And bring your chest forward. Draw your hands back underneath your shoulders. And let your belly sink down, lift your chin up, come into cow. And then arch your back. Bring your chin in, come into cat. And then sit back to your heels. Reach out in front. And bring your chest forward. Walk your hands back towards your knees. And come to seated. Your feet out in front. Keeping your left foot out in front, bring your right foot into the side of the thigh. Hands to the sides of your hips. Come up onto your sit bones. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Take your right foot out, bring your left foot in. Hands to the sides of the hips again. Come up onto your sit bones, lift your chest. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Take your right foot out to join your left. Feet together with your toes pointing up. Bring your hands back alongside your body, your fingers pointing forward. Lift your chest again, come up onto your sit bones. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Bring both of your feet in with the soles of your feet together. And hug your heels in. Take hold of your toes. And push your knees down towards the ground at the same time. Lift your chest up. Relax your shoulders forward. Take your feet out in front so you've got a diamond shape with your legs. And take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower your shoulders down, relax your neck and shoulders. And bring both of your feet in. Take your left hand over onto your right knee. Right hand to the ground behind your back. Twist to look back over your right shoulder. Relax, come forward. Take your right hand onto your left knee, left hand to the ground behind your back. Twist to look back over your left shoulder. Relax, come forward. Take your right hand to the ground, left hand palm up. Inhale, raise your arm up. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down. Left hand down to the ground, right hand palm up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down. Take both of your feet out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Bring your heels up towards your buttocks. Keeping your ankles at about hip width apart. Push down through the soles of your feet. Push your hips up. Come into bridge. And lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground. Take hold of your knees. And hug them up towards your chest. Extend your feet up towards the sky. Point your toes. Straighten your legs as much as you can. And pull back on both legs. Ease the tension off. Relax your ankles, allow the knees to bend. Take hold of your knees again, pull up towards your chest. Gently rock from side to side on the bottom of your back. Relax back to the center. Let go of your knees, let the soles of your feet come down to the ground. And extend your arms out to the sides. And cross your right leg over the top of the left leg. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the right. Inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the center. Take your right foot down to the mat. Cross the left leg over the top of the right. And take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees over to the left. Inhale to the center. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the center. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right. Relax your knees out to the sides. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Then extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart, relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Scan down through your head and face. Relaxing the muscles in the face and the jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax the muscles in the upper arms. Relax the elbows, the muscles in the forearms. Relax the wrists and hands. Relax the thumbs and fingers. Bring your awareness now into your upper body. Relax the chest and rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back, around the shoulder blades, down the sides of the spine. Relax the bottom of the back. Relax the muscles around the sides of the body. Relax the stomach muscles. Relax the pelvis and the hips, and relax the muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings, the muscles all around the thighs. Relax the knee joints, calf muscles and the shins. Relax the ankles, the feet and the toes. Bring your awareness to your breathing now. And as you start to become aware of the inhale and exhale, bring your awareness to those two parts of the breath for just one breath at a time. So be aware of the inhale, be aware of the exhale, and then draw a line under that breath and move on to the next brand new breath. Just focusing on one breath at a time, nothing more than that. If you do find that your mind wanders off, it's not a problem. You've got another breath coming straight away, so just focus on that one inhale and one exhale. Now to bring your focus further into that one breath, just to that one moment. As you breathe in, quietly in the back of your mind say just, and as you breathe out, this. Just this. Release the focus from your breathing now. Bring your awareness to the senses. Become aware of the sounds you can hear. Be aware of the physical sensations of your body against the ground. The wind moving over your body. And then let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body now. So move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. Move your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side. And taking as much time as you need, and your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just take a moment to let your body settle back into being upright. And take a moment to enjoy the relaxation in your body, the stillness in your mind. Take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste.